Hey, welcome into Friday morning. FG here. It's been a long week, so thank goodness it's Friday. But we're going to have another episode here. And we'll grab our dice and get right into rolling to see which envelope we're going to be in. So 5, so that's going to be the second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's see which envelope within the 5. Number 1. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and number 1. Let's see. This looks like it's going to be Mozambique. I got it for $4.25, so I'm sure this is going to be a small circulated coin. Mozambique is going to be one of the few remaining countries I have in Africa. I do have an invoice here, so let me grab it out of here. Aha! So this is another purchase that I got from Imbar Coins. So I do get quite a bit of stuff, or I have in the past at least gotten quite a bit of stuff from them. And let's see what we got. Aha! So this is another, I knew I had more coming up, another one of our coins that come from a Portuguese holding. So Portuguese released the coin. This is a 1960. Let's see, I guess it goes this way. We have Mozambique, 5 escudos. Take a look at the device on this shield. So there's always a different, denoting the country, there's always a different image here on this shield if you go back and look at some of the other countries and coins that I have that are the Portuguese coins. So yes, if you're doing world silver coins, Portugal is your friend. All right, lots of good detail left on that. I mean, you can really see it's not super worn. Now it is toned up. There is kind of a little bit of gunk, I guess, on it over here, but not super worn, actually. I would maybe put this as like a low AU, maybe. Let me know what you think. Yeah, maybe XF. All right, let me get this into a flip, and I'll be right back. Okay, and here we are. We have our coin in our flip, 1960 Mozambique, 5 escudos. It is, well, let's put the Numista page up here instead of looking at the flip. So we can, as I was just going to say, we can see it's 65% silver, 0.65, 4 grams. It puts it less silver than one of our quarters, more silver than one of our dimes. But we can see it's got much of the same information, the Portuguese coat of arms, Portuguese Mozambique coat of arms on the obverse, and then Portuguese coat of arms on the reverse, like all of these coins do. Let's scroll down, and we can actually see this was only minted for 1 year, but there was 8 million of them minted. So there's lots of these out there. They're not very rare. You can see the Numista rarity index is 10. So that means there's a lot out there. And you can actually see all the members of Numista there above that rarity index that have this marked as available for swap on their accounts. There's multiples out on eBay, and I see them out on eBay looking like they're in the $11 to $25 range. Today's valuation, it's right around $4 worth of melt value of silver. I got mine for what did I say? I got mine for $4.25. So that's actually just a hair over melt. If this had been a week ago when silver was, 54, 55, it would have been over melt. Looking at Numista's listing for numismatic value, if we go with the XF to AU range, $8 to $10, that seems about right, probably. There's a couple of AU examples out there on eBay that are, 12 or above. So I don't know. Seems like a good price point to me. All right, let's take a quick look at the map. And interestingly enough, we just had Zimbabwe yesterday, one of Mozambique's neighbors to the west. So Mozambique, let's zoom in here. It's this really odd shaped country down here at the southern end of Africa. It has a lot of neighbors. You can see it borders Tanzania, Malawi, Zambia, Zimbabwe, and South Africa. And it's going to share, it's got the coastline, so it kind of technically shares probably a maritime border with Madagascar off there, as well as the Comoro Islands. So, don't have a coin for that area yet. So as I add this into the database, we'll see it update color. So Mozambique, they were again in this whole area of Portuguese holdings that was in that area from, I think, back in like the 1500s, and they remained a Portuguese holding up until they finally declared independence from Portugal in 1975. So in the grand scheme of things, not that long ago. They've had a civil war, in 77 through 92, so 14 years of civil war, and since then they wrote and adopted the current constitution that they're under in December of 2004, and they've been under that constitution since 2004. So let's take a look at where it goes in the book. This book, as many of you have noted, is getting heavy. So I'm thinking of what we're going to do at the end of this series to kind of celebrate all of these coins in this book, this collection. Okay, let's see. Here's a page that has our M's. So actually starts up here with Lithuania, the city of Riga, Livonia, Luxembourg, and then we start with Madagascar, Malawi, our Malaysian coins that are from Senta Georgi, Maldives, Mali, Malta, I think that's Marshall Islands. We have a space. We have Mauritius, Mexico. We have 2 spots down here. And then we have, let's see, that's Monaco, Mongol states. Mozambique's going to be, so Morocco, right there. So Morocco, Mozambique, and then Myanmar. And that actually gives us our second complete page in the book. Let's actually pull it out of here and take a look. This coin was, who was this coin? Oh yes, so this coin was Moldova, up here in the corner. Monaco, the Mongol states. Mongolia is a token. Montenegro, that we just had not long ago. Morocco, today's coin, Mozambique. We have a token for Myanmar. That's actually in my slab box. Namibia. That's how you say it. Namibia. Nauru. Nepal. And then we have several coins here from the Netherlands. We've seen those recently on the date run videos. We have a couple coins that are from the Netherlands Antilles. One's from Krakow and the other's from, I think, Suriname. Though I did not count this as my Suriname coin. But these coins, you can see the dates, these were minted during the war years while Netherlands was occupied. So they moved some of their coinage minting down to those islands. Then we have a couple of coins here from New Zealand, the florin and half crown. One of my daughter's favorites, because one of her nicknames is Kiwi. And our coin from Nicaragua. And finally, probably the most expensive coin on this page is this coin that I have from Niger, 1968. So there we go, our second complete page. We're going to start completing pages quicker and quicker here, the closer and closer we get to the end of this box. We're down now to, I think, 16 left in the box. All right, well, I hope everybody has had a great week. It's Friday, so that's always great going into the weekend. I will be back on Sunday morning with the next episode of the date run. So till then, thank you for your subscriptions, your comments, and I'll catch you in the next one.